Hello to all and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live YouTube podcast chat session. I'm Josie K and this is the next month reading from now, the 20th of October on into and through the end of November of 2022. So I haven't done the November readings. If you are coming here today, you're going to be the first ones to hear them. So Spirit is really starting to talk about instead of becoming who we were meant to be, actually now taking action to step into where we want to be. Some are like, I'm not sure of the direction I'm headed. I'm trying different things. I've got different offers and opportunities. And this is all about Spirit saying, trust that at some point you're going to be able to walk away from what doesn't fulfill you and start an unexpected chapter. Now, some of you, there was an unexpected opportunity. You went, you're waiting for, a follow-up in some way. And Spirit's just saying, trust that you have blossomed, you have grown, and now your free will, whatever you're creating that nourishes you, that truly fulfills you. When that opportunity comes, do not allow the energies of resistance, right? Because our human nature is, I worked towards this, I waited a long time, boom, here it is. And oh my gosh, do I really want it? And Spirit's going to say, we want you to now be seen as someone who is a leader, not only in your own path, but others are going to start to recognize the collective of those who have put the time and effort in. And then there's like this realization taking place. Wow, I forgave Spirit for slowing things down. I trusted that what I'm waiting for is coming. In a couple cases here, we do have 2 offers, 2 opportunities, 2 directions. And you'll know what this means more closely to mid-November for some. And that's great because you'll have something to compare the other to. You could be offered one job opportunity and another, and then you can kind of explain that you're getting a better offer here, better title there, greater money here, and work something out that Spirit's saying is blessed. And Spirit's going to bring beautiful signs and synchronicities saying, watch for the path that kind of flows smoothly, connections that feel right, but be ready because this change is finally taking place that is positive. There's going to be a realization that Spirit led me this way and that my action steps, my ability to remain patient and balanced helped for me to eventually receive the communication that I'm waiting for. Tamika, hello. And Tamika says, blessings to all. Divine Earth Keeper, hi, Josie, and blessings to all. So if you are new here, it is only during this YouTube live podcast. In the chat session, if I'm busy focusing on the collective's readings or are doing someone's personal reading and you have a question, someone in the chat session is going to help guide you or direct you. And that's why I love my subscribers so much. So they come in and they say hello to all and everybody. And it's just a really positive place to come for the small amount of time we get. So yes, Elizabeth, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I am offering 1 month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. Just click on the little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. And then I will do your reading sequentially. So yes, and if the Google Pay button does not work for you, you can go to PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Enter a minimum of a $10 donation, and then let me know in the chat session. I'll quick check PayPal on my phone, and we'll do your reading. All right, so Elizabeth, hi Josie. I'm in Aquarius. Okay, so yeah. Aquariuses. They've had interesting messages as of late. In the month of October, we have some who are kind of jumping out of the frying pan into the fire, or who are being guided to focus on stability, sobriety, and structure. What do you truly want for yourself at this time, because it's time for new chapters in this numerological number 6 year of 2022, of connecting with like-minded people and allowing for ourselves to have a genuine or to experience a genuine connection, whether it is personal or professional, because what we create this year is going to now, in the number 7 year of 2023, start to open up doorways for those who are applying their free will day to day and are not resisting the blessings that Spirit's always trying to bring. Divine Earth Keeper, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Elizabeth's reading. And for Elizabeth's reading, I am being guided into the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. So after Elizabeth's reading, I'm going to do Divine Earth Keeper's reading. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages regarding Elizabeth's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Okay, so Elizabeth, any messages for me? Aquarius. Yes, and Divine Earth Keeper says so much going on. Messages, please. Okay, so let's see. Elizabeth, right off the bat, we have some form of fantasy or illusion, or this is Spirit saying use the 7 of Cups energies at this time to apply your creativity. What is it you are wanting to create in this next chapter of your life? Because we have the options card here that says, as I open to the abundant possibility of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. So we do have a masculine here with the Lord energy, maybe with the Page of Wands energies, some form of passionate or exciting communication. So in the thoughts position, Elizabeth, we have the major arcana, the Temperance Angel. So this is, I'm going to set and meet goals in my own personal journey and maintain great emotional balance because I have hope in whatever I am hoping to create at this time. So the star represents hope. And also when the star shows up, this is Spirit's way of saying, we are listening to your prayers and we are helping you, Elizabeth, to make your dreams come true. Now, there may be a little bit of indecision regarding some form of offer. Is this offer or what offer is true? So that's being served up with the ideal partnership energy for the collective in the thoughts position. Remember, you're a rare and a precious find, and that your brilliance is going to be reflected back to you when you are paired with the right person, circumstance, or situation. So emotional balance and using your creativity, because we do have something shocking happening with the Tower energy in the relationship sector. So if you, like the collective, are connecting with anyone who's in a leadership position, or you're wanting to take action to manifest greater abundance in your life, something unexpected could come your way. If that's what you've been working towards, just maintain that emotional balance and trust that eventually you'll be able to walk away from who or what no longer fulfills you emotionally. So there's great inner strength taking place for the collective who are finding out. And for you, Elizabeth, what fortune represents to you? Fortunate relations, connections, projects. Okay, because we have a very common card here showing up for you, Elizabeth, in the creative aspects position. So there's an acknowledgement here of the truth of a path of victory that is blessed as a result of your hard work and efforts. So trust that if you've been feeling the room energy, alone, unsure of where you are headed, Spirit's offering this beautiful magical golden bridge and is saying we're trying to bridge you into the direction of this Queen of Pentacles energies of great stability and security, a very open-hearted, caring energy. So it's a time to maintain peacefulness, okay? So Spirit's saying over the next 3 weeks or so, it's important, Elizabeth, that you have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart for truth And a new path from Spirit in the form of the Ace of Swords is a path of victory, right? I'm creating my own victory, my own offers or opportunities. And wow, now I can cut away or walk away from who and or what no longer serves me. So we have a lot of effort being put in here in the actions position for you, Elizabeth. And Spirit's saying with the Nine of Wands, keep on keeping on if this is creativity, finance, career. Do what it is that nourishes you and remain centered as you do. Spirit's giving you, just like the collective in the actions position, the High Priestess is a major arcana. So this is having the ability to take what you're creating in your thoughts and bring it into your physical world while following your intuition, not taking any exact form of action until some form of communication comes your way. So I do feel like the 12th to the 15th of November, there is going to come communication with a specific person with the bird's energy. And then you will have the foe card. Do I take upon this opportunity? For the choice is up to me. I've worked and put a lot of time and effort into a particular situation here. Oh boy, and now I'm feeling emotionally fulfilled because someone here wants to work with me. So there is a beautiful foundation being manifested. It just may feel in this moment in time that you're sitting in a path of darkness, but Spirit is helping for you to manifest a new direction. Again, wands representing home, family, or business, but either way, eventually traveling into the direction of joyfulness. And that's being served up with the ultimate potential card. So a big message here emotionally. I choose to live my life to my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and my accomplishments. And we had that card in the same exact position during yesterday's live Zoomcast. So as you sit in the darkness and wait, right, very emotionally balanced, and really put your effort into the creation of your fortune, an additional income, project, idea. It is your free will that will bring you to the attention of a new path, your truth, your purpose. And then you'll be feeling more stable and secure. So in the subconscious position, we have someone here who may have Aries in their chart, or this is just you thinking about creating your empire, or someone who is in a position of leadership. But we also do have like kind of a cold, focused only on career and finance type energy as opposed to emotional stuff. So there's a little bit of thought here. Can this person be trusted? So, are you contemplating meeting up with someone? It could be that someone connects with you again around the 13th to the 15th of November, and maybe they're asking to meet up and have a conversation or negotiate around the 20th of November. But Spirit's saying enjoy whatever battles take place at this time, because you're guaranteed to come out of them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And I think that's compassion towards yourself. There's going to be a realization here that some form of storms have passed because of those who are wanting to come together with you, like-minded people. Yes, there's some form of unexpected blessing that could be a shock here as a result of your actions, where you think about something and then you realize you could create some form of abundance or additional income. So yeah, look at that. The collective has the Ace of Swords in the day-to-day aspects position. You have it in the creative aspects position. So you're applying intellect to your journey, and you are slowly but surely with the Hermit energies realizing that Spirit's got your back. This is a process of judging. Okay. I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to judge others. I'm going to just forgive and release everything, cut away from the past, and trust that right now, when it comes to what I'm wishing for financially, we have the Merchant energies, profits and abundance, and that business card of the Ace of Swords, a gift from the universe when it comes to victory. So put your creativity into something that really balances you. Whatever you've been working on or towards for a period of time. Yes. the truth will come. I think financially and materially, you will connect with like-minded people who want to work with you. So really, that's something Spirit's saying to focus on. Now, there's great things coming from that. Now, in the inner strengths position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So she is showing up all over. For the collective, she is in the creative aspects position. In your reading, Elizabeth, you have her in the inner strengths position. And so Spirit's saying continue to trust that you will have the strength to devote yourself to the scholar energy, researching, learning, practicing something. And in the process, just forgiving and letting go of some things along the way. So there's a realization that Spirit's trying to bring to mind here for you that's going to be a more fulfilling journey, and you're going to see that you're blossoming. So I don't know what you're working on or towards personally, but it's like your soul's purpose is what Spirit's trying to get you to identify, and that's being served up with the Four of Pentacles here. So in the Good Tarot deck, the Four of Pentacles is a message of, even if I feel shaken up and am unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built on rests on a solid foundation, so there is no need to fear. I find security in the existence of a divine plan. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be for my highest good and for the highest good of all. And I'm always reminded that abundance is available to me. Like personally in your journey, Spirit's always trying to guide you beyond any form of heartache into a path of, I can now give birth to what fulfills me, what is in my highest best good. So we have judgment regarding passion, or with the Lover's card, maybe someone who has Gemini in their chart. Yeah, we have some very passionate energy that Spirit's saying put into creative ideas, projects, something fun on the side, learning something, teaching something, because that will ground you amidst any form of worries, fears, or heartache. See, the more you research things that you enjoy creatively, financially, the more you recognize the magician energies of, I am manifesting great things for myself. And with the Palace of Cups energy, my life's feeling emotionally like an ebb and flow process, because I'm headed into the direction of the Nine of Cups, which is a wish come true. And my abundance is what's helping me to recognize those who should not be trusted and avoid heartache altogether. For I have the Empress energies and a gift from the universe once again. So definitely a new beginning in the area of business, of intellect, of victory, and now a path that will grow and prosper financially. Yeah, you may be waiting on something where you're at, and Spirit saying you could find it elsewhere. I just saw the Ace of Wands. An exciting path could come if you seek it out, or when you seek it out. Okay, so I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Yeah, we've got the Hermit and the Fool also here from the Game of Thrones deck. So Spirit's saying eventually it will be time to hop, skip, and jump and take a risk, take that action. And there will come a realization by the end of November going into December that old storms have passed, because something unexpected Spirit brings your way regarding a meeting, negotiation, or connecting with like-minded people is going to bring an aha moment that, oh my gosh, I'm stepping into a path where I'm very hopeful. Okay. Sorry, I dropped a card and I don't know where it went. Let's see what that was. So the Eight of Thought, closing message for Elizabeth here for the next month from Spirit is the Eight of Swords energy. You may feel as though you are restricted by the circumstances that you are currently finding yourself in, but trust that this is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself right now to refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Do not wait for someone to come and rescue you when you can free yourself. Because whatever you work towards, or whatever you've been working towards in the area of creativity, finance, and career, there is wonderful news on its way. And there I saw the Ace of Swords again. Wonderful news and a new path of victory. So many blessings of success to you. All right, so which deck was this? All right, so I'm going to put away the Tarot of Dreams deck for Elizabeth's reading, and then I'm going to go into Divine Earth Keepers reading. Divine Earth Keeper. Oh, wait. MS J Cox 39. Hi, my first time. How do I send a donation? Well, thank you so very much for taking your time out today to stop in with the rest of us. What you do is you click on that little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern, and then we'll do your reading sequentially, like right after Divine Earth Keepers. Now, if the Google Pay button does not work for you, you can go into PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Enter a minimum of a $10 donation, and then let me know in the chat session. I'll quick check PayPal on my phone, and then we'll line you up for your reading. Okay, so thank you again for coming. Cute little lady. Blessing to you, love. Oh, and thank you. Blessings to you as well. Awesome reading. Thank you. You're very welcome, Elizabeth. All right, so for Divine Earth Keepers reading, I am being guided into the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Divine Earth Keeper with clearly defined messages regarding Divine Earth Keeper's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Okay, well, that's really good energy. Divine Earth Keeper, we've got you shining like the sun, and if you're not, you will start to feel that energy accelerate during the next week or two. So this is you blossoming into the sun energy, feeling like you're a kid again, being recognized by those around you. So I'm not sure if you've received some form of passionate, exciting communication, but that could very quickly take place. You may be, or you are being guided, just like the collective at this time, to research the next chapter of your life. This is a time for us all to go into the direction of what we want to create for the long term here, be it professionally or personally. So you are blossoming. We do have a masculine here. So I don't know if you have connected with a masculine, or that's who is on their way. Now, in the thoughts position, look at that, you guys, another Ace of Swords. So again, the collective have it in the day-to-day aspects position for the next month. And now, Divine Earth Keeper, yours is in the thoughts position. So there is a realization of a path of victory whereby you can then cut away from who and or what no longer serves you. So Spirit's saying have hope. If you haven't received this information yet, we have you with this sovereignty energy. So being seen as a leader, coming into an ideal partnership here. So that card says, remember, you are a rare and precious find, and your brilliance will be reflected back to you when you are paired with the right person or situation. Know that you deserve greatness because you are greatness. What you are looking for is looking for you. So I'm not sure if you've acknowledged this new path of victory, but it is on its way, and people are going to see you as a leader. All right. So in the relationship sector, we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. So we've got a new path of victory, applying your intellect, contemplating a path in connection to others that will be overflowing with peace, joy, and happiness. Not at this time. Okay. So Spirit is saying, focus on what a fortunate direction looks like for you. Open your heart and trust that divine timing And the action steps you take to connect with others at this time is eventually going to lead you into either a leadership position yourself or into a position of open-heartedness. Having the ability to take action and go away from something or someone or a group of people that didn't fulfill you emotionally. So if you're looking for greater fortune and abundance, Spirit's saying now's the time to take that alone time and turn that chair in towards the table. Same message for the collective, and work on something that you can create day to day that will really ground you. Trust that your free will eventually lead you into the direction whereby Spirit is guiding you. Now, this could just be a path of peacefulness, because there's a big message for the collective, and I'm feeling like this for you. Release yourself from any and all judgments and open yourself to the unlimited possibilities in life, so that you can find some peacefulness. Because whatever we do at this time that makes us feel peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled when it comes to our heart, so too can we create a path of greater abundance. Now, I do feel like a very motherly, caring energy here. If you've been wanting to travel or go into a new direction, again, Spirit's saying it's a time of peacefulness, forgiveness, and of letting go, because a new you is blossoming. Wow. All right. So in the, did I put one here? Gosh, I got so into that message. We have kind words and messages, creating or receiving kind words and messages. I feel like right now, but for sure, the continuation of kind words and messages. You could like reach out and help others in some way find peace in their life. And that could be the applying of the intellectual path, the energy of that, you becoming a leader in the eyes of others, and eventually raising money, helping others. So there's a lot here about positive karma at this time. Now, yeah, you may be receiving some attention from someone in hopes that there is a new path in love or a renewed path in love. And you're just kind of waiting to decipher that offer. What is it you love? Who is it that you love? What is it you want to work towards? Because there's something within you that wants to shine. Okay. So in the actions position, we have justice. Again, this is all about communicating kindly with others. Maybe I'm hearing a lot about balance by setting goals day to day, and the actions to do what it is that truly nourishes you. Write down, what is it I could do each day for an hour or two where I'm feeling very nourished and fulfilled? The Spirit's saying now's the time, just like the collective, to center yourself and to trust that eventually, via your intuition, you will know which action steps to take. So we do have some form of communication from a specific person, and trying to make a decision about that, maybe closer to the 3rd or 4th week from now. So again, as you sit in the darkness and wait, trust that Spirit is guiding collective beyond obstacles and challenges into the direction of not judging oneself, but of realizing your ultimate potential. What is it that makes you live your life to your fullest potential? Because we do have an idea or two here that you could work towards that would really eventually guide you into a path of joyfulness. All right, so that is in the emotional aspects position. Now we do have the Knight of Swords energy, and this isn't so emotional. This is like I'm trying to get to the truth of the situation, and a message from Spirit to kind of slow down, find peace in this moment of darkness, because we've got the number 440 here. So when there's a message of taking authority over your foundation and creating a journey of peace, joy, and happiness for yourself, and then waiting, knowing that with that number 0, Spirit is helping you to manifest joyfulness in your life as well. So I don't know if you're trying to get to the truth of some form of attention, recognition, but Spirit's saying it's all about going forward with kind words and messages, and just trusting that some form of communication will come your way. Now, maybe it'll come from an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We also have the sun representing Leo in the center of the reading. MSJ Cox 39, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So we're going to continue with Divine Earth Keepers reading, and then we'll do MSJ Cox. Okay, so in the subconscious position, we've got the Page of Swords, again, wanting to express a truth, get to the truth, maybe because of an unexpected circumstance or situation, or, connecting up with like-minded people. Again, this is a year where as we connect with like-minded people and recognize genuine connections, so too will we be able to have a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. So you may be meeting up with someone who has Taurus in their chart, or you may be just meeting up trying to get to the truth of whether or not someone can be trusted, whether or not they're going to make the offer that you want. So we do have strength right now, just like for the collective and for you, to identify true people, what's on offer, and to trust yourself that you're going to maintain forgiveness and kindness, and eventually find yourself in this energy. Just like the collective in the inner strengths position, Spirit is trying to bring us all to the point where we can trust in a beautiful and solid foundation, where we can no longer fear our circumstances, but find sanctuary in a divine plan. Spirit's helping lift us up out of worries and come into the realization of, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? And how do I create that? It's about devoting yourself to the manifestation of letting your light shine, letting the world see what you have to offer. So day to day, we've got this Queen of Swords energy. So this is kind of like very self-protective. Look at that's being offered up with the Resistance card. So yes, this is a time to, again, move forward with kind words and messages, focus on hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, like-minded people, and your future. And when new offers and opportunities come up, don't resist them. Okay, whatever you are wishing for at this time, you will eventually find yourself moving into the direction of some form of truth and victory. So this is a time to not judge yourself, to not judge others, but to just enjoy simply being, maintaining your boundaries as you communicate with others, and just letting your light shine. Now's a great time to just plan some action. How do I bring greater fortune into my life? That could be helping others, or actually creating and marketing a product and starting a second income on the side. But again, this is a time to work on what nourishes us and trust that the right communication or person is going to come your way. So in the inner strengths position, oh my, we have a new path. So now we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And this is crazy because I've been seeing them in threes. And so this is a new path of victory, success, emotional fulfillment, and money that will grow and prosper. So I think that's why Spirit's saying, if you want to have fun, even if it's not about money for you, maybe it's about raising money for others, it's time to really keep your head down with the scholar energy and devote yourself to researching what is next in your life. So we have the realization card here, a key to something, and I'm being guided to look that up for you. So number 3 says in the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. Lost my train of thought. Self-awareness, realization, loving who you are. With self-awareness comes a realization, a knowledge of power. Self-examination of your role within a certain situation is important at this time. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. There is no doubt. This is no doubt an act of courage. We might not like what we discover after all, yet without self-awareness, we will not act upon those realizations. Whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. So, there are going to be little teachers along the way I've been instructed to discuss, and that could be the case for you as well. I'm feeling Divine Earth Keeper. As you connect with other people, there's a part of you that is growing and developing at this time. And so there's just a big, big message to devote yourself to doing what nourishes you, because it's going to lead you forward towards kind words, messages, success, and eventually emotional fulfillment and money. So I don't know what you're working on or towards, but Spirit's got your back here. You are blossoming. If you've been working on something, you're going to be stepping into the spotlight here, and people are going to see you. And then there's going to be an unexpected truth here that communication is bringing you what nourishes you. Most importantly, because you found energies of balance, peacefulness, and the ability to wait. Okay, so we do have for you as a closing message, Divine Earth Keeper, with the Romance Angel deck. No, Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, the Ten of Swords. So there could be a situation that's troubling you that has come to an end or will. And then you can start to breathe a sigh of relief. I feel like that has already taken place. And Spirit's saying, with the challenging times behind you, like we've been saying in the subconscious position, storm warnings, the storms have passed. You can now move on. So it's important to fully let go at this juncture, is the spiritual advice. For someone in your life now can finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. Right now, Spirit's saying, with the helper of action right behind that, you are blessed with many, many wonderful things in this world to do. And it's going to be great to make a plan first. But at some point, you may recognize that you don't have the time to do so. So Spirit's saying, get busy now, follow your instincts, and have fun with your life. Okay, they want me to give you this last message, the ultimate potential message in the emotional aspects position. I choose to live my life to my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards the experiences and the people that fully support my growth and my accomplishments. Tuning into this frequency, I am starting to now realize, and this could be around the 5th week from now, that I have reached higher heights than I ever thought was possible. And that's being served up with the joyfulness card. So Spirit's saying it's about self-love and perseverance, doing what it is that inspires you and coming to a realization of who you truly are. And it's a beautiful thing. All right. So let's see. MSJ Cox 39, Sagittarius, love and or money. Let's take a look. So Spirit's helping you to take action to be freed of all that was at this time, Divine Earth Keeper. Choose freedom and to start a new path with clarity in mind and an open heart. Yeah, I see inner conflict, waiting on a situation, and yeah. Spirit's giving you the strength to wait and to focus on your foundation. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick these cards back up, and they look like another deck. All right, so next we are going to do MSJ Cox reading. And for that reading, I am being guided to I think I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Just a couple more cards to put away here. You're welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. All right, I'm going to put these over here and grab the other deck. All right. So, Miss J. Cox. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Miss J. Cox with clearly defined messages regarding Miss J. Cox' life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Love and romance, career and finance, spiritual guidance. Okay, kind of a common card lately. Spirit wants to talk about the energies of inner disruption. Okay, where is my path of success? And Spirit is telling you that you are indeed blossoming and growing at this time, like the collective. It's time to research the journey ahead and to keep your options open. Now, there is a masculine in that position. I'm not sure if you're thinking about a masculine, but Spirit is saying, as I open myself to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I am reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts. So whatever is making you feel this energy of inner disruption, Spirit saying, keep your options open at this time. For in the thoughts position, we have the number 2. Which path, which direction, person, situation should I go towards? The number 2 is also about energies of balance, reflection, movement, and decisions. So we do have from the Game of Thrones deck, the 4 of Cups energies here in the thoughts position with this. So you may be thinking about an offer. Is it a true offer? Is it what I have been hoping for? And again, Spirit's saying with the ideal partnership card, remember, you are a prayer and precious find. Your brilliance and will be reflected back to you when you are paired with the right match. You deserve greatness because you are greatness. What you are looking for is looking for you. So there's definitely this thought of Spirit saying, remember with the sovereignty card, you are the king or queen of your journey. With Miss, I'm saying probably queen of your journey. So if you're contemplating certain movements, choices, and decisions, but you're feeling a bit disrupted within, Spirit saying, give that situation some time. Wait until your intuition speaks more clearly to you. Oh boy, because in the relationship sector, we have a very spiritual union, some form of union that either was meant to be or that you are hoping is meant to be. Wow. Not quite sure if this is in the area of money, but we do have it with the fortune card of abundance. So there is this desire to take action, to go into and towards a spiritual union that feels very fortunate. But there also is this fear of, should I walk away? So with the 8 of Cups, your message for sure in relation to others over the next few weeks is the divine timing card. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. So release your concerns over timing and let things happen when and as they will. So that message is the fact that Spirit's saying you don't really have to do anything right now when it comes to a soul connection. If you haven't met this connection, I kind of feel like you know who that is. Regardless, let things unfold as they will, right? We don't want to overthink or change something that involves someone here that Spirit is already working on, right? Because we can affect that energy. Here comes triumph. So in your creative aspects position, you may have been waiting a while, and you may still, by the 3rd week from now, be feeling alone in this room energy, but Spirit's trying to tell you we're offering this beautiful magical golden bridge to bridge you into the direction of triumph and success, where you feel this very caring, loving, nurturing, financially stable energy. So Spirit's saying, remember, it is a time of peacefulness. It's a time to trust that your will, right, the efforts that you put into creating forward movement and triumph in your life, as long as you're walking in energies of peacefulness and not this, the energy will flow more smoothly. Spirit saying we're trying to guide you in a divinely timed way into the right direction. Whew. So we have partnerships and alliances. Your actions will eventually lead you into the direction of the right person or group of people, into the direction of some form of spiritual union. So, in the actions position, this is about working on what it is that truly nourishes you and remaining centered. Okay. Spirit's blessing you, just like the collective in the actions position, with the major arcana, the high priestess energy, the ability to observe via your intuition and to not take action until you have the clarity you are seeking. I think you, just like the collective, may be receiving communication from a specific person around the 12th of November of 2022. And then, of course, with the faux card, it's up to you to decide if you want to, if this partnership or alliance nourishes you. So follow your intuition, free your mind, walk in energies of peacefulness, trust that spirit's got this, and be careful. We do have energies of this broken heart. And we talked yesterday during the live Zoomcast about how if you think negatively, you can actually create challenges in your journey. And that's why spirit's speaking a lot of peacefulness today, for the next month, actually the next 3 weeks for sure. So emotionally, see, it's this slow process of focusing on your achievements, putting time and effort in day to day, whether this is professionally or personally. There's going to be an aha moment when it comes to your foundation with the number 4. So there's going to be this feeling of, I took authority over my journey and I only allowed myself to go into the direction of joyfulness. And now I am traveling into the direction of something or someone new, something I'm passionate about, but I'm still having to kind of wait and sit in this darkness energy. So in moments of pause here throughout the next month, it's like you take a step and spirit kind of takes a step and lines things up here with the spiritual union. If you overthink it or you think negatively about it, you could block this process from transpiring or you can slow it. So the ultimate potential card for you says, I choose to live my life to my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards the experiences and people that support my growth and my accomplishments. As I tune into this frequency, I can now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. I can now feel this great emotional energy of a solid foundation, that I took authority over my journey and only allowed harmony in. So subconsciously, that's what Spirit's saying, especially over the next few weeks. This is all about creating successful harmony, connecting with like-minded people, people whereby there is a genuine union, because shallow relationships will not satisfy. And I don't know if you have connected with some person or group of people unexpectedly, or this is what Spirit's saying is going to transpire over the next few weeks. So there may be a discussion about meeting up, communicating, connecting, and maybe there's someone who has Taurus in their chart. But this is like trying to decipher a deeper commitment, partnership, or chapter, and fear of the enemy energies of lies and deception. And that's why Spirit's giving you the strength to say, you know what? I'm only going to allow joyfulness and harmony to come in. I'm going to find peacefulness day to day. And I know at some point I'm going to realize that some form of storm has passed because of an unexpected blessing. Ooh, and that's diagonal to the spiritual union card. So day to day, you've got beautiful energies of recognition and reward. So triumph, you are creating something very triumphant. New doorways are going to open that are blessed. You're going to come into the right partnerships or alliances and receive some form of attention and recognition. Now, when this happens, Spirit's saying, do not resist, right? Our human nature is to say, oh my gosh, a new path of victory has started. And now I need to cut away from all that was. Now I need to cut away and thank goodness from this inner disruptive energy. I am no longer going to judge myself or judge others. I'm going to see things in a beautiful and positive light and remain peaceful, trusting as well that when the Merchant card shows up, here comes that profits, abundance, money, and stability. So peacefulness, forgiveness, all these things are, as we overstep and let go of that, are bringing us into partnership. And especially for you, hold on, got to get rid of a troll. Beautiful. So for you, Miss J. Cox, there's recognition and attention coming from a spiritual union that was meant to be. Now, we did have the enemy energy jumping out at me, so I don't know if you are thinking about someone that you should not trust or you fear you can trust someone, but in the inner strengths position, Spirit's either helping you to overcome that temptation to believe that or to free yourself from some form of temptation. So you may be waiting on deciphering the devotion of another here over the next month. But Spirit, again, is saying as you research what it is that brings you nourishment day to day, so too will you finally come to a realization that you can avoid a broken heart. You can avoid what you don't want. But again, if you think about this, you could cause this, and so Spirit's opening you up to new options and will bring forth a spiritual union, if you don't know who this is already, that will be triumphant, that will be the right partner or alliance, that will bring joyfulness, and it could show up unexpectedly or it already has. So Miss J. Cox, I'm going to close this reading with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Yes, look at that on the bottom of the deck. Something indeed is going full circle. And new portals are opening up where you will step into the direction of a beautiful foundation, like we talked about with the Foundation and Achievements card. Old emotions are going to fall away as you pour your heart into a new path. So too will you both sacrifice and move on and choose wisely on your own behalf. Woof. Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Miss J. Cox. Closing message for Miss J. Cox. Please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, regarding the messages we have previously discussed for the next month. Business, organization, structure. When it comes to that number 4, this is about I'm taking authority over my path and I'm creating a foundation that brings me great peace day to day. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Guardian of abundance, right behind that. So this is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected, right? With the unexpected card in the subconscious position. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. For that's when you will realize some form of storm has passed. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do Claire's reading next. I'm just going to quick pick up and put away the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Temptation, recognition, the unexpected, harmony, achievements, and a beautiful, emotionally fulfilling foundation, partnerships and alliances, triumph, and a spiritual union, the freedom of a broken heart, and inner disruptive energy by making higher, better decisions for yourself. This is about self-love, perseverance, and inspiration, coming out of confusion, making a decision regarding one path, person, situation, direction, or another, and then realizing a path that is blessed, that Spirit's trying to guide the collective towards, which will bring that energy of peacefulness. All right. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, so we have got Claire, general reading, Virgo. So if you are a Virgo, these messages may also correspond to you in some way. I think for Claire's reading, I'm going to use the Black Tarot deck. by Victoria Iva. I was gifted this deck and I absolutely love it. So let's take a look for Claire, please. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Please bless Claire with clearly defined messages for the next month. General reading. Whoa. So we had a card jump. And it is the Chariot. That's been a very common card as of late. So I'm not sure if you're contemplating travel at this time, Claire, but this is also Spirit stepping in with this major arcana to help to guide you beyond any difficulties into the direction of success. If you haven't received some form of exciting communication, you may well very soon. I do see a masculine, if that applies to you or not, but the energies I feel strongly is that you are indeed blossoming. As you research new directions and possibilities for yourself, you're going to start to feel like there's just an unlimited opportunity opening up for you with that Chariot energy. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. In the thoughts position, Claire, you have the Tower as a major arcana. So we got two major arcanas right now, Claire. Big things happening. That is falling with the Star card, a wish come true. So has there been an offer made? Are you waiting for an offer to be made? Are you unsure as to what that offer is about? Spirit is telling you to have hope, right? Take off that blindfold and focus on energies of peacefulness. For someone is going to see you, if they don't already, as a beautiful leader in your life. If you are thinking about any form of partnership, be it professional or personal, Spirit is saying you will be matched with the right person, circumstance, situation. What you are looking for, or who is looking for you as well. So you may have a shocking realization because of this reading that a path of success has kind of showed up unexpectedly, and it's what you've hoped for, but you're just kind of unsure. So there's a lot here about trusting that Spirit's guiding you towards the right people or person. So in the relationship sector, we have the beautiful Sun energy. That's been a really common card as of late. So this is about letting your light shine, feeling like a kid again, maybe closer to the second or third week from now, taking action to go into the direction of what feels like a fortunate relation to you. Okay, so that you can go away from who and or what no longer fulfills you emotionally. So Spirit is saying that your actions in relation to another or others are going to help for you to shine. People are going to see you. And in the relationship sector, you also have the energies of the divine timing card. So Spirit is telling you, Claire, over the next few weeks, everything is timing, and timing is everything. Release your concerns over timing and let things happen when and as they will. Let your light shine. If an unexpected partnership, offer, opportunity comes before you, and have hope. For in your creative aspects position, you're not feeling like you can create much here. The Five of Swords is energies of sadness, worry, fear, regret, whatever. This is inner conflict regarding communication here. So, have you been feeling kind of like you're sitting here not doing much and you're unsure of the path ahead? Because Spirit's saying we are giving you the energies of free will to go away from connections that keep you deep in thought, that probably aren't very healthy, into the direction of peacefulness. If you've just been desiring more peacefulness in your life, Spirit's giving you the strength to come up with an idea that will ground you every day creatively. That could eventually grow and develop into something much more if you start it now in this numerological number 6 year of 2022. Now, in the actions position, we have the 7 of Cups. So yeah, this is applying your creativity and imagination throughout the next month. doing what it is that nourishes you, because with the number 7 here, Spirit's saying your efforts are indeed going to lead you into the direction of a path of triumph. So it is indeed time to sit in solitude, to remain centered, and to trust with the high priestess energy that whatever you create in your thoughts at this time, so too can you bring into the physical world. This is also having the ability to observe and follow your intuition without taking action until. So there could be some form, or there's going to be some form of communication with a specific person as a result of your actions. Someone's going to be seeing you. And then with the Foe card, you may be trying to decide what to do when it comes to this Lord energy. Maybe they have Cancer in their chart with the Chariot energy. And we have the Sun representing Leo. So in the emotional aspects position, we have the Emperor. That's not very emotional energy. That is someone who's focused on business, finance, career, not so much in the area of emotions. So you may be connecting with someone too who's in a leadership position, or you're starting to take control over your path. With the Two of Wands energy, the wands are representing action, projects, ideas, whatever it is that you are creating for yourself day to day. It's going to bring you into connection with like-minded people or people who acknowledge you. And you'll be traveling into the direction of joyfulness. So like the collective, you have the ultimate potential energy as you sit in the darkness of the manifestation of your foundation. Choose a life where you are living your fullest potential. Trust that your fullest potential will lead you towards experiences and people that support your growth and your accomplishments. As you tune into this frequency, you will reach higher heights than you ever thought possible. You may be thinking about connecting with someone who is a leader, who maybe has Aries in their chart, but and waiting for an opportunity. I think this opportunity is going to come, and it may show up unexpectedly with that Tower in the Thoughts card. But then you kind of go into this energy of, okay, I still have some more questions here, but center yourself and wait. The communication you are waiting will come. And so subconsciously, you may start thinking about, wow, I've transformed, I have grown, and now I am bringing an end to who and or what no longer serves me. The storms of this process have passed, and now I am receiving some form of attention and recognition, an unexpected opportunity to meet up, connect, or communicate with another. So we do have maybe Taurus energy in the subconscious position, but this is maybe also I am bringing an end to one path so that I can now manifest my next journey. So I can sidestep any old difficulties and find energies of strength once again. So it's like as soon as this, and if it hasn't happened already, shocking, unexpected communication comes, Spirit's saying you'll feel this energy of strength. The card says, enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you are guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and much more compassionate than before. So day to day, we have the Six of Wands. Slowly but surely, here comes that attention and recognition, profits and abundance. Whatever you are hoping to go towards, you, just like the collective, will start to acknowledge some form of truth, that what you've been waiting for is coming your way. Even though maybe it didn't come as quickly as you'd like because of the divine timing card in the relationship sector, there's a main message day to day here for you to release any judgments of yourself or those around you for when this opportunity comes, or maybe it has. And there's just this whole contemplation of getting a few more, what am I hearing? Words of wisdom. Something about, okay, same thing I'm feeling for, like, as soon as an offer or opportunity shows up here, there's this instant energy of putting on the brakes. There's inner conflict about communication, and maybe even a little bit of fantasy and illusion, but you're going to be shining like the sun unexpectedly, and it is going to create great change within you, even in ending. So you can now actually travel into the direction of success. So I'm just checking if I did put a card in this position yet. Yes, Six of Wands. In the inner strengths position, we have the Nine of Cups. Spirit's giving you the strength, Claire, to make a wish come true and to wait. Look at with the waiting card. Slowly but surely, I am waiting for this communication from a specific person so that my wish can come true. And Spirit's saying at some point, there's going to come a realization that Spirit had led you to this point, that Spirit has guided you into the direction of someone who is carrying energies of devotion. I feel like someone is devotedly researching their connection with you. Great opportunities lie ahead. And in some cases, maybe you have to cut away from someone or something in order to go forward successfully. Old job, old person. And in a 3-card summary, we've got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon. So exciting communication and having the strength. Here we have Leo type energy and finding the strength to get to the truth in the midst of indecision. I think someone's going to work with you here financially, if that's what you are thinking about business-wise, and a wish is going to come true. Then there's going to be that moment of pause and a little bit of conflict because you're still wanting to communicate with someone outside of you, not within yourself, but conversations with others about some form of greater position of abundance or just stepping into a very nurturing, loving energy here. Yes, your intuition will guide you to finally be able to celebrate positive communication in the area of money. All right. So then we have you kind of reminiscing around the 4th to the 6th week from now, realizing that you had the magician energy all along. You've been there, done that. You've experienced a lot. And now you have earth, water, fire, air at your fingertips. You're kind of reminiscing at who and everything you brought into your journey. And now, you have energies of greater hope. And so we have the 5 of Wands and the King of Wands, passionate masculine and or someone in a leadership position, someone who may have fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, but with the 5 of Wands energies, it's kind of like, are they putting in as much time and effort as I am? And then we have balance once again and the 4 of Spears, a new exciting path, a new chapter, setting and meeting goals, and making new harmonious connections. So this number 4 card is also what Spirit's asking for me to read for you, just like the collective. And this message is, even if I feel shaken up and unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built rests on a solid foundation, so there is no need to fear. I find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always there to remind me that I am exactly where I am meant to be for my highest good and for the highest good of all, and that I will always have abundance available to me. So there is the realization after waiting about the devotion of someone here. And there's also a lot of strength to say, I forgive you, I forgive that, because I'm moving on towards something much better. So again, this is about Spirit saying these 3 things. It's a time of self-love, to persevere, and to focus on what it is that inspires you. Okay, so I'm going to close Claire's reading with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. And then we'll get back into the collective reading if I don't have any more donations. Let me look down here. Muva Cam. Okay. Pisces. Peace, Josie. Are you doing all signs or only personals? We're going to go over the whole collective energy read. We didn't even get very far, I don't think, into the beginning of it, which starts now to the end of November. So we're going to get back to that. We've done, I think, 3 personal readings, and I'm just telling whoever would like one right now to go ahead and let me know in the chat session. It's only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer 1-month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. Nar Honor. Hello to all. Closing message for Claire, please. Claire, it's time for a new beginning. Look at that. Someone is walking with you, your spirit guides, angels, or someone who has passed here. You are now going to find that you are at the beginning of a new journey. If you haven't already, with that chariot energy right off the bat, there is no need to have fear at this time, for guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. Remember and know that you have unique gifts to offer the world. If you'll just free yourself from whatever is holding you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly, truly believe. Go within, follow your intuition, and trust that spirit is going to pour abundance upon you. I see some excitement and then the realization that I got to talk to someone in charge and say goodbye because of this new attention and recognition and opportunity that lies in front of me. All right, so I'm going to just pick up the Black Tarot deck here. Again, Spirit's giving Claire the strength with the 9 of Cups to make a wish come true, knowing that day to day there's going to be the receiving of some form of attention and recognition, an opportunity to meet with someone who's in a leadership position and or travel into a new direction of joyfulness. Applying Claire's imagination and creativity is what will nourish you in the meantime, until some form of communication from a specific person arrives. Don't feel alone. It's your time in the sun. Know that as you continue to take action to connect with those around you, an ideal partnership will take place, maybe quite unexpectedly over the next couple weeks. Then it will be time to take action and go into the direction of this chariot. Travel into the direction of success. I feel like by the 6th week from now, you're going to be like, I know exactly what all of that was about. All right. So let's talk about the current energies right now for the collective. What we have here is some form of exciting communication for some. Now, this could be communication that you've received regarding career and finance. And someone who is this Lord energy, someone in a leadership position. This could be passionate communication with this masculine, however that may apply to you. Now, a masculine could be a female, right? I am setting and meeting goals for my life, and I've been working really hard, and I'm waiting on follow-up because of this exciting communication. Therefore, I know that Spirit is telling me that I am blossoming, that I had given birth and created a path in the past, and now Spirit is helping me to give birth and create this next journey, a path of success. So Spirit is really advising the collective with the book energy at this time to continue to research the next best chapter of your life, to not focus only on the obstacles and challenges, but to trust in this time of uncertainty that it is indeed time for change. In some cases, it is time for freedom and to travel towards a new chapter. So it's very important that you have your options open, whether this is professional or personal. Open yourself to the abundant possibilities in your life's path, for you will be reminded day to day throughout the next month that you have unlimited options. Life is a buffet. Allow yourself to choose what makes you happiest without limiting thoughts. Now, in the thoughts position, we have hope, right? With the star and the hope card. There's a message here to take off that blindfold and really get clear with Spirit via prayer as to what it is you are wishing for, because Spirit is helping for us to acknowledge that within ourselves. Now, we do have some who are thinking about an offer financially, others thinking about a cup of love, but are unsure as to whether or not this is taking place in some form of relationship. But again, negative thinking, we talked about this yesterday during the Wednesday live Zoomcast. If you're thinking about a broken heart, if you're fearing and are thinking negatively about love in general, or about whatever you're thinking about, if it's negative at this time, it will manifest certain challenges along the way. So what Spirit's saying is we're giving the collective sovereignty to be the king or queen of their path, to take leadership over their journey at this time and open themselves to the abundant possibilities of life. Because Spirit's saying whatever comes naturally to you, whatever you've always wanted to learn about or do, whatever you've been putting time and effort into, you are going to be seen as a leader. So if you've been waiting on communication, like many of my personal readings, Spirit's saying we are hearing your prayers and we are connecting with those who you are waiting to communicate with, and we are lining things up in a divinely timed way. Many are going to come to mind over the next couple weeks, maybe over the next month, that there is an ideal partnership. This is the right business. These are the right people. This is the right person for me to move forward with. It's very, very important in the thoughts position to trust that you are indeed a rare and precious find, and that your brilliance will be reflected back to you through a true match. So whether, again, this is professional or personal, it's going to come to mind not only that this feels right, but that I am the king or queen of my journey, that I deserve greatness, and that what I'm looking for is coming towards me. So I need to have hope and trust. Look at this in relation to others, that Spirit is at work. Okay, so we have divine timing here. Timing is everything. Everything is timing. Release your concerns over timing and let things happen when and as they will. So we do have some who are hoping for an area of fortune, abundance, finance, career, but they've got this blindfold on. They're not seeing it, and they're like losing a little bit of hope because something's not happening in the time that we desire. And what's happening with divine timing is Spirit's got to line up the energies of other people and the thoughts and the circumstances to happen exactly when the time is right. And it'll feel like that for some over and around the next 2.5 weeks. Okay, so then we have this realization of action. Oh my goodness. And for many, I do feel around the 15th of November, there's going to be some form of information where you can finally take action. Could be 15 days from now, but regardless, we had the 15 here twice earlier. And now we have the 8 of Cups. So when there is a realization that it's time to take action, there's also going to be the realization that I have to walk away from who or what no longer fulfills me. See, divine timing. It's almost like he's kicking the clock and the cups away. And then comes action and fortune. So have hope. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have some who are sitting here like, okay, I put my time and effort in. I'm waiting for something to miraculously show up, because we do have the unexpected card in this reading. But instead of waiting and overthinking, that's what's going to slow the process and or block the opportunity from coming towards you. Spirit saying it's time to do one of two things. Turn this chair in towards the table and come up with something that you can create day to day that really brings you peacefulness. Drawing things, painting things, writing things, cleaning the house, but also freeing your mind from just focusing on it's not happening. That's why this peacefulness card is here. When it comes to what you're creating, Spirit's saying, tell yourself, I have a peaceful, tranquil, untroubled heart. For I know that I have free will, that I have it in me to continue to take the action steps, or that I have in some cases taken some action steps here to finally move into a new direction. So we need to acknowledge that the beautiful, magical golden bridge is being provided by Spirit here as confirmation that you will eventually go into a new direction, as long as there is peacefulness during this process. If you can trust in divine timing, male or female, you're going to be able to climb into the Queen of Coins throne, where there is enough in your bank account. You're able to pay your bills. You're thinking about maybe updating your home, buying something new, but just enjoying beautiful surroundings in your life, opening your heart back up to family. Just that peaceful energy will bring peace, but it will block if you don't have hope and trust in this process. Again, negative thoughts could cause your own broken heart. Now, in the actions position, We have, how did these come out? We have nourishment. Really important message with the number 7. Whatever efforts you put in, so too will there eventually be triumph. So keep on keeping on. Don't give up when it comes to what you're working towards. And remember to remain centered, right? I'm going to put out these CVs, these resumes. I'm going to wait on a connection in the relationship sector that is being divinely timed. I'm going to take action to center myself and trust that Spirit's saying I'm going to be feeling extremely intuitive with the High Priestess energies in the actions position. So throughout the next month, we do have this energies of strong intuition and the ability to not take action until. And that's when we get into the owl energies. So the owl energies is specific communication with a specific person here. Some may have already talked to someone around the 12th of October. Others, it may take until the 12th of October before you can finally take action. But you will, after a time of feeling centered and nourished and peaceful, receive what it is that you've been desiring, a communication that you've been wanting. But then there's like with the faux energies. Do I want to accept this now that it has come my way? So we do have Spirit saying, do not resist the journey ahead. Instead, remain centered. All right. Now, emotionally, and I'm getting this as closer to like the end of November, there will be travel, forward movement, wanting to go excitedly into the direction of others to share your emotional joyfulness. So there is one path that the collective has been on, and now emotionally, there's like this passionate, exciting energy about a new path. After sitting in this energy of darkness, manifesting your foundation. Spirit saying it is those who are walking in these energies of their ultimate potential, whereby these options of ideal partnerships are going to come their way. So again, I choose to live my life to my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. And yesterday during the live Zoomcast, we had the community card in the thoughts position. And now we have taking leadership, connecting with like-minded people, tuning into that frequency will now lead the collective to reach higher heights than they ever thought possible. So you may be hoping a certain connection, circumstance, situation is going to transpire, and Spirit's saying, we're going to surprise the collective now. So that's what this is about in the subconscious position. This beautiful unexpected card is usually not a common card. It's been showing up lately, and it represents making a wish and trusting in the miracle of that wish. So there will be communications, and maybe around the 20th, that could be today for some, or you're thinking of meeting up, negotiating, connecting today. It could be around the 20th of November for others, where you start to actually plan meeting up, connecting, going to that job interview, or meeting via the internet. But what I'm getting here is with the Hierophant, this is a time to really recognize how far you've come, the things you've learned, and that you are ready for a new chapter of more highly spiritual evolution. And that's why Spirit's helping this to happen for some. As you step into the right connections, a path of fortune, and start to take action to do what nourishes you, you remember you have the free will to not resist what Spirit's trying to bring. In fact, Spirit's bringing strength if there are those who are connecting with an enemy energy. So there are some who are still thinking about energies of lies and deception, or those that they need to walk away from. And Spirit's saying there's going to be a realization by the end of November that that storm has passed. So strength card, big message for the collective subconsciously. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're going to be guaranteed to come through them now much stronger, brighter, and more compassionate about your life, about your journey, about who you are. So it's important to not judge yourself to not judge those around us, not judge the circumstances that in some cases that is a blessing. Okay, let out a sigh and begin to enjoy day to day the joy of simply just being. Trust that your prayers, right? Your hopes and your wishes, when the wishing well shows up, are going to bring you the merchant energies of profits, abundance, or money. So here it comes. Many of the collective are recognizing a new path of victory because they applied their intellect, and now they need to cut away with this double-edged sword of who or what no longer serves them. The storms are now passing. The collective's going to feel more strong, and use that strength to not resist. Spirit saying, when the bridge opens, you have free will to not resist. Go into the direction of what nourishes you and trust in your ultimate potential. All right. So in the inner strengths position, we have many here, whether it's professional or personal, who are being given the strength to wait on the devotion of a situation. Will they devote this opportunity to me? Am I devoting, an ability to wait for myself, peacefulness, forgiveness of others? Will someone around me devote themselves to me? So that I'm feeling as a personal thing, someone's waiting on a conversation, and that's what Spirit's saying to do. Center yourself, nourish yourself, trust that there are other options and opportunities that may open up at this time. And if things don't work out, and I'm feeling more personal, this is a time of forgiveness. So there's a big message to find peacefulness and to not resist forgiving those around us. Because if that negative energy comes into this new chapter with us, there are some who have to go back and repeat old experiences. Most are recognizing the lessons because we're in the 5D now. And so a main message here is to wait and research, continue to plant those seeds, those projects, those ideas, those jobs, day to day. Don't give up until that unexpected opportunity comes your way. Have faith that eventually there's going to come a time to take action. And that's why Spirit's saying we need a moment of peacefulness before things start to kick into gear. So yeah, what's coming to a realization is that, oh my goodness, I am now standing on a more solid foundation. So the Four of Coins once again in the inner strengths position is about trusting in a solid foundation, finding security in a divine plan, not needing to deal with fear. If you're feeling shaken up or unable to understand why certain things happened, maybe you lost a job and it's because there's a new one around the corner that is meant to be, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built rests on a solid foundation, so I know there's no need to fear. I find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always here to remind me that I'm exactly where I was meant to be, doing what's in my highest good and for the highest good of all, forgiving others, finding peacefulness, and trusting that abundance will always be available to me. And that's what's going to open up, is the realization that, wow, I opened myself to offers, opportunities, options that were way up here. And for many, if there's going to be a doorway that opens and it's like, oh my gosh, what a fortunate, ultimate offer. And this communication, again, I'm feeling it around the 12th. I'm feeling it around the 15th of November for some. We have number 16, Spirit was saying, remember, there was the energy of creating a new self, but now it's getting to the point where we actually are being guided to embrace action in a very joyful way. In fact, at the end of October, we have Sagittarius, waxing crescent in Sagittarius, a need for a mission and an optimistic approach to life at the very end of the month. So there's going to be a shift from I was waiting and I didn't think something was going to happen. And then boom, optimistic approaches, taking action, finding peace after a moment of centeredness, quietness. See, the time has come. You will realize where you can let go of your paralysis and step out of your burdens one step at a time. Instead of taking joyful action towards the things we truly desire, such as writing a book, undertaking a study, accepting a new job, seeking a better relationship, we balk, we freeze, we do not take the steps that we could. And so we remain stagnant. We do not grow. So this moon phase encourages us to embrace action and trust that action is a part of our humanity. And we are not made to hide or to refuse to blossom, which brings us back to center. Now is the time to blossom. And Spirit with number 33 is guiding us to create and give birth to what is next. And what is next is us reaching our highest potential and becoming this leader of our own journey, leader of like-minded people, leader of a business on the side, and coming into the ideal partnerships that Spirit's trying to guide us towards. So we have acceptance of the self and the realization of one's beauty. So again, over here we have self-love. Most importantly, I embrace myself. I remember the sweet and gentle soul within myself, and I persevere. I am on a massive journey. And this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. So continue to do what it is that inspires you in your actions position, what it is that nourishes you with the number 7, because your efforts indeed are leading to a path of triumph. Beautiful. All right. So if no one else has a 1-month reading you would like at this time, I will go ahead and close for all of us with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message for those who've attended today and for those who will be watching this version of the live YouTube podcast. Okay, 4 of emotions. So see, we've got a lot of people sitting there like, when is the offer going to come? When are they going to make this offer? I'm tired of waiting around. Maybe it's not going to happen. All of that type of thinking has got to go. That's what's slowing the process. And Spirit's saying, we want you to go away from what no longer fulfills you and feel stronger and more peaceful with your life. You got to acknowledge your ultimate potential at this time. And the fact that we're helping you to blossom into a more nourishing experience in your life. So there are wonderful people who wish to help you. If you're waiting on answers, call back and say, what is the status of this or that? If you're wondering what someone's thinking, ask them, and then, just allow life to unfold, because Spirit has got your back. We got divine timing in the relationship sector and the ability to receive the unexpected, because it's going to make us strong enough to go away from old stormy people or situations. New opportunities will be offered to you, but some may not notice or trust the gifts that heaven is bestowing upon you because they're resisting it. So Spirit's saying, look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you continue to act upon your dreams. So they're sending in the helper of action to help the collective to take action. Many will find that you have been blessed with many wonderful things to do. There's a billion things we can do on this earth. So now's the time to put that into action. Take those action steps. At some point, it would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first. But for some, you probably will find that you don't have much time to react. And that may be why there's that energy of resistance. But Spirit's saying, get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. In other cases, there are new people coming in if you're single and you're letting go of an unhealthy, untrustworthy situation or person. Someone you meet now will be very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and they can do anything with a smile. In fact, that could be this leadership energy that others are going to see in you. So there are wonderful people and opportunities ahead. And there will be a realization again by the end of November of this really good, happy emotional fulfillment. It's on the horizon. There's a coming together again in forgiving, blessed energy with family, which have been watching grow deeper in this year of 2022. So forgiveness is a big deal because that will also block some of these blessings from happening at all or as quickly as they are supposed to. All right. Self-love, perseverance, and inspiration. It's on its way. The doors are going to open. Let go, release, find peacefulness now. All right. Should you want a personal reading, I am currently offering 4. They are for 1 month, for 1.5 hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading. And my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comments section. I am now offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. That is also a 1 month reading. Thank you again for taking time out of your day to stop in. Thank you for your wonderful donations, your kind comments, and your personal readings. Take care, and God bless.